Planning to go on your first bikepacking trip? Avoid these 5 mistakes I learned the hard way. Don't skip the planning. Planning your bikepacking trip is very important. I made the mistake of just improvising a route in the past and I got lost. I was super unprepared. You need to consider not only the route, but the number of kilometers and the elevation. Sometimes I just consider the kilometers and it took me much longer because there was a lot of elevation and also the kind of terrain. Are you going on road or off-road? I like to use different routing softwares that is really helpful to compare, and sometimes you can even find collections that people make, so it's easy because somebody already scouted it for you. You can use your phone or a computer to plan your route using different softwares. I like sometimes to take collections that are already made by somebody and it's really quick, and the good thing with your phone, normally you can synchronize it quite quick with your bike computer, ready for an adventure. Vamos! Once you plan your route, don't forget to load it in advance to your computer so you don't have any issues during your trip. Having a good bike computer for navigation is really important, but you can also use your phone and there is a lot of softwares you can synchronize with bike computers. You can go to the start of the route cycling by train or in this case by car. Don't overpack. Having the temptation to take your whole house with you is a real one. When going on a bikepacking trip, maybe do a list of items you want to take, then review it and see if it's really necessary. I found out that you can pack whatever makes you more comfortable, but when going lightweight, it's nice to go over steep climbs. It definitely helps to have a lightweight setup when you go off-road on bikepacking trips, but it ultimately depends what you want to bring, the level of comfort you want, and if you're sleeping outside or not. When packing, there's a lot of options of bikepacking bags. You have big saddle bags, small saddle bags, bike racks, top tube bags. I find this quite handy, down tube packs, and hydration packs. It's up to you and how much gear you want to bring. But I found out the more bikepacking trips I do, the less gear I bring, unless I'm going very, very remote. Don't leave your accommodation for the last minute. When going bikepacking, you can choose to camp outside and enjoy the views and plan where are you gonna sleep. Sleeping everywhere is quite tempting. But you should plan because in some places camping is not allowed. You can choose to camp outside, bring in a tent, a mattress, or if you prefer more comfort, you can stay in a hotel or a bed and breakfast that is bike friendly. Don't skip resupplies. Keeping fuel during your bikepacking trip will avoid you running out of energy on those steep climbs. Plus, that's the reason why we cycle, right? To be able to eat everything we want.
Yeah, if you do that, it's yes. If you have to say no.
3, 4, 5. Because one drink is not enough. Trying out the local strawberries. Amazing. Cycle, eat, repeat. Don't assume it's gonna be sunny all the time. Checking the weather is very important so you are not caught out of guard and then you have to face the elements. Woo! I'm prepared. I like to take always with me some rain kit, rain jacket, and if the weather is really bad, rain pants. Oof. Let's try to avoid the rain. Don't sacrifice comfort when going on a bikepacking trip. Choosing the right bike is very important. You can go with a gravel bike, mountain bike, or in this case, an all-road bike that is comfortable. But what's the ideal bike? But the ideal bike might be the one in your garage. And if you need to sell or upgrade your bike, you can use Bicycle to sell your old bike and maybe get some budget for a new one. It's super easy and they take care of the annoying details like having to pack your bike to sell it and handling all the payments safely. And it just takes a few minutes. Just take some pictures of your bike and that's it. Let the money come to you for your next bikepacking trip. And use discount code SHERRY30 to get 30% of seller's protection. Be quick. This is how it works. Create your ad with a few clicks, get offers and answer questions, and they provide everything to pack and ship your bike and handle the payments, and that's it. Plus they got now also bike parts if you need just to upgrade some things on your bike. And you can get your friends into cycling. Buy a bike! You need a new one. You don't need to go bikepacking alone. That's the good thing, is bikepacking. So you can invite your friends along and maybe get them into cycling. It's much more enjoyable and you can share the experience. And be prepared for the night. I made the mistake in the past not to carry equipment for the night or lights. It's very important. You don't want to be caught out of guard without lights. It can be scary. I always feel like in horror movies, do they include bikepackers? I don't know. And always bring spares with you. First time I went on a bikepacking trip, I forgot to bring inner tubes and I had to walk for a lot of kilometers. So that's a really important one. So let me know, what are your top tips for going on a bikepacking trip and what do you want to know next? Did I miss anything? Let me know in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming adventures or trips. Believe me, there's gonna be plenty of new ones. Oh my God, it's raining. I'm not prepared. Ciao, ciao, until the next one.